So this is me getting ready to make black soap. Inside this boil, I have 10 heads of Ghana black soap. Then I have 4 ozone soap. That's 2 of the yellow soap and 2 of the pink. Then I have the anti-pimples and anti-rashes soap. That's the blue ones in bowl and the white ones in bowl. Yes. So basically right now I'll be dissolving this. So I'll be pouring everything into a pot so that I can dissolve it. If you look closely, you will see that I already grated the Ghana soap. Yes, I've grated it so that it can easily dissolve. I do have power to pound. So it's already inside my pot. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add water to this. Yes, you can use ordinary water, you can use rose water to dissolve this, but better still, if you have green tea, you can infuse your green tea like the way you do Lipton. You put it in hot water, and once it infuses, you pour a little quantity. So we're going to be using like around a liter of water to dissolve this. Yes, a liter of water, because this soap here is very big, so we'll be using 1 liter of water to dissolve it. So if you want to use herbal infused water, you can just infuse your green tea into your warm or hot water, and then you pour it into the soap before you put it on fire. But right now I do not have green tea, so I'll be using ordinary water for this. So finally I got I still have Miss Little leaves, so I just infused it, and I'm going to be adding the water now. So you all see the water, see how it looks. So this is a liter of water. And at this point I'll be covering the pot. So right now I'm covering my pot. So it's on fire. So if you watch closely, you'll see it's already boiling and it's reducing in size. Yes, you know, it was filled to the brim, but now it's reducing. So as it's boiling, it will be dissolving on its own. Okay, let's get to work. So if you watch, you will see that the down is dissolving already. So I just want to turn it and make sure the up to touches the hot water. So at this stage I'm going to reduce the heat on this. So you can see our soap is, our soap has incorporated. It's still on fire though. So but now I'm going to switch off the fire. Everything has dissolved and incorporated. Yo. So this doesn't take up to 5 minutes. So at this junction I'm gonna put up the light because there's no water again in it. See, there's no water again in it. So I'm going to put up the lights at this point. But so I'm going to transfer these into my mixing bowl, and I'll allow it to cool off before I start mixing. So you see, this way it's easier. You wouldn't have to pound and pound and pound and pound. So I'm trying to bring out the other ones from the pot, because my black soap will not waste too. Just trying to scrape off the ones like that. You see, if you watch, the more you leave it on the fire, the more stronger it becomes. So if you know you're going to be able to mix this without pounding it, you just have to get it off when it's still a little soft. This is how it looks. I've transferred it into my mixing bowl, so I'm going to allow it to cool down before I start mixing. Basically, you can store this and keep it as your base soap. You can split these. Peradventure you want to mix toning black soap, whitening black soap, you can just, you know, take from here and then mix every other ingredient you want to incorporate into your black soap. So at this stage, I'm dissolving my shea butter. So here I have 2 tablespoons of my shea butter. So I'm dissolving it now, and I will be pouring it into our soap. Our soap has cooled down. I left it for some hours so it can cool down before I mix every other thing into it. So each time you want to add your shea butter, just make sure you dissolve it first before adding it into your soap. So this soap has cooled down. I don't know if you'll be seeing it very well, though it's night now, so but see how silky and see how it is. So what we'll do is this. I'll be adding my dissolved oil in this. Remember, I dissolved my shea butter, 2 tablespoons of shea butter. So I'll be adding it to this, and I'll be turning everything together before I start adding my powders. So I finished mixing the oil. See how it's shining. So at this stage we'll be adding our powders. So first I'm going to add my camwood, but before then I want to measure it, you know. So this is 38 grams of camwood, and I want to use just 30 grams. So I've added the camwood. I used 30 grams of the camwood powder because this soap is really big, yes. So now I'll be adding our turmeric. So I don't know if you can see this. It's actually very late in the night now. So this is 21 grams of my turmeric powder. So I'm using a handful of my sandalwood powder. So next will be our whitening powders, because we're making a whitening soap. Oh, I think I'm forgetting something. We're going to add our orange peel to this soap right now. So I'll be adding a pinch of my orange peel, and next will be our kojic acid powder. I'll be using 100 grams of our kojic acid powder. This is our kojic acid. So the container is actually about 29. We have 100 grams of powder here, so I'm using 100 grams of kojic acid, and I'll also be using 100 grams of snow white powder. So I just added the 100 grams of the kojic acid. The next thing will be to add our snow white powder. I'll be using 100 grams of our snow white powder. So this 100 grams of our snow white, I'll be adding it to. So I'm adding 50 grams of my goat's milk powder. So at this stage I'll be adding my liquids now. So I'm adding 50 ml of my lactic acid. So we're going to add 50 grams of glycolic acid. So here I have my miracle powder. It's blocked, so I had to remove it and use my mortar to match it. So it's one miracle powder. I'll be adding it to this. So this helps with different skin issues such as burn, black spot, pimples, black knuckles, brown patches, stretch marks, and others. Yes, so it's actually very, very good. So at this stage I'll be adding my thin water and I'll be mixing everything together. So lest I forget, we're going to be adding our stretch firming water. This is a bamboo stretch firming water. It helps prevent stretch marks, firm up the skin. It's a herbal water. It's very, very nice. So we'll be adding 50 ml of this water and we'll be mixing everything in together. See what I mean? So I'm going to add my lemon oil to this. So I added 20 ml of my lemon oil, and right now I'm going to be mixing everything in. So actually, you know, I'm using my phone to record and it's night and there's nobody to help me hold it, so I'm going to switch it off, and after mixing I'm going to show you what it looks like. Like this. like this. So as you can see, I'm turning in the soap. So after I'm turning it in, don't worry, it's going to incorporate. Just what you need to do, since you've already done the first part, that's the part where I warmed it on the fire and incorporated everything. What we're going to do is simple. So once I just finish turning in this soap, so once I finish turning it in, I'm going to leave it for 24 hours and everything will incorporate very well. Yeah, so even if you don't leave it by 24 hours, by morning. So I'm doing this thing. So this is around 10:45 p.m. Yes, so by morning it should have incorporated very well. So actually you can add honey to this. So I'm done mixing now. So this is the black soap, and we're going to leave it for like 24 hours so that it can ferment and all ingredients in it can incorporate very well before we turn it into our container.